Hello, it's Monday, another week of health education and another chance to learn from our mistakes. A reminder, what I'm doing this year is one mistake per week, and I'm linking in the lesson or the blog post in the YouTube description. Make sure you check that out right after this video. Recently in 7th and 8th grade, we've been analyzing influences on health and working into an advocacy focus. Now in 8th grade, we're transitioning into some self-management connected with mental health awareness. This week we examined such tough topics as depression and even suicide, and the skill takeaway is, of course, the coping strategies, the essential brain activities that students can practice. To help wrap our minds around the tough topic of suicide, I used an oldie but goodie activity from Mark Kittleson called the Suicide Timeline activity. The activity went real well for the most part. I put my own spin on things. We have a couple other things happening during that timeline activity in class, but there was one period in particular that I want to focus on. To the point, my mistake came one period when I didn't get to wrap things up like I wanted to. You can obviously read about it in the lesson write-up, but that activity has more power if I can erase what's on the big whiteboard before the end of the period. One period we got involved and back and forth in a good dialogue, and so that went a little bit long, pushing the actual wrap-up of the whole activity until the next day. I made it work, but it definitely wasn't perfect. But going into next quarter and the rest of the school year, I want to try and maintain that timeliness because it does have power if I can do it right. Okay, that's it for this week. More next week, right from the health ed classroom, and more mistakes, I'm sure. Thanks for tuning in.